We're here in Memphis, Tennessee, and I am the king of trivia. So, they deliver the cars.
Okay, let me take care of them and I'll get it for you.
Hot dog stand.
Hey, if you want to pull around, you can park right here and put your hazards on, okay?
You did okay. So, who was the town drunk on the Andy Griffith show? And it was Otis. He asked me what the last name was. No clue. It was Campbell.
It's amazing when you've got protest.
And I don't know what the prize is going to be, but I'm going to imagine it's something I don't eat, and I'm going to give it to Tav.
We got what, 4 protests?
Yeah! Now it is, as you can see, 3:36
I don't
in the
think
AM.
we're going into. I wonder if we're going into Eastern time at some point.
Ronnie, what are we doing right now?
We are driving to another girl from OkCupid / couch surfing. This time, I did not see her couch surfing profile.
We were trying to drive towards Memphis.
Yeah.
From Jonesboro, Arkansas, and we passed a lot of quaint little towns, which we couldn't really see if they're quaint or not, but I just like the term quaint.
We certainly do.
One of them, probably my favorite, was I don't remember what it was. What was my
Gooberville?
favorite? Gooberville. Yeah. I keep thinking the Goonies, but it wasn't the Goonies, it was Gooberville.
Yeah,
it was the actual name, entering and leaving Gooberville. So we're going, Ronnie met this cracker of a lady.
Potentially not the best of words.
Never learned to read the right the way. To play the guitar like me. Go, go. Go, Johnny, go.
So you guys aren't from Memphis then?
Most of us are, but actually I was born in Charleston, Mississippi, Tallahatchie County, Morgan Freeman's area of the woods.
Right.
And most of the blues musicians come from different parts of the
Is John Sanders from here?
Fred Sanders, yes.
Sorry,
this
Fred
is
Sanders.
his home right here. This is his home. So, can we continuously to go, or do I need to go over to the jokes or something?
Look my hair now. Down on blue. Yeah. Thank you.
So we are here with Fred Sanders. So could you just tell us a bit about your background in music? And
Oh man, I go way back.
that's what we heard.
I've been around Memphis most of my life. My career began, I started playing professionally in Texas. And I came back home, and the rest is history. I've been to Europe several times and all that stuff.
They were saying you're in the Hall of Fame too.
Well, I wasn't in the Hall of Fame, but I won the W.C. Handy Blues
Okay.
Award.
And that was this past year?
I did that in 2008.
2008. So yeah. Have you gotten to meet any of like the
All of them, yeah, most of them, yeah.
like who?
B.B., Bobby Albert, Stevie Ray Vaughan, all those people, yeah. Jerry Lee Lewis and all that. You know, I performed with a lot of them guys, yeah.
Any interesting stories you got from that? Or?
Not really, just most of you talk to most musicians, it's the same old thing, you know.
Yeah.
Hanging around the bars and having a ball and partying and all that, up and down the highway, living in and out of hotels.
All right. So if anybody's like looking for your music and stuff, is there anywhere special they can go to get it?
Oh yeah, you look at Fred Sanders, just look me up around there somewhere. I'm on the, my son handles most of that stuff, and I just, you know, I got it on one of these CDs, they had it on one of them. I'm on the internet and all that stuff.
So
you look Fred Sanders up around that blues stuff, and you run up on me or something.
The major award. He answered my daily trivia question, which is who was the town drunk on the Andy Griffith Show.
And I won.
And he won with an answer of
Otis Campbell, but too late for that.
If he'd gotten both names, would he have won a different prize?
He would have gotten a hot dog again.
Oh, tough luck.
More useful for me, though. I don't know if I've ever had a state capitol all to myself. Well, Tav, too. He's over there at the Capitol. There's no one here, really. Civil Rights Memorial was open, but other than that, it's just quiet. Good old Jefferson Davis again. Arkansas, so definitely qualifies as South then. And the man himself. Well, not really, I guess.
Talking about me?
Talking about you.
The man himself?
The man. United Daughters of the Confederacy. New Orleans. Just went to a voodoo shop, Esoterica, over there. They have things like Eye of Newt and bats' hearts and stuff. To me, they just look like plants. So I don't know if they were actually what they purported to be. New Orleans seems to be a mixture of touristy stuff down here in the French Quarter, and then a lot of poor areas. I imagine there's other things too, but that's so far what we've experienced.
Can you get a picture of me doing the voodoo? You can get a video of me doing the voodoo. I'll do the voodoo. Do the voodoo. Everybody do the voodoo. Do the voodoo. Do the voodoo. Everybody do the voodoo. Alright, we just finished with New Orleans and we tried to drive through 9th Ward, but we couldn't figure out where it was. And down to the devastated area of Louisiana. But we had to ask several people where it was, and they actually, some of the people we asked actually told us we passed it.
I don't know what I expected, but there seems to be poor areas and touristy areas, and I didn't see much else other than that. And we drove around a bit, and the thing about the poor areas is they're pretty comparable to the poor areas we've seen, if not a little better. Maybe, I don't know about worse, but like Selma felt like a poor black area in the 60s.
And to give a picture of Selma, we were told that with a couch surfer that one of her friends bought a house in Selma for $5,000, and that
Tav's line was, looks like she overpaid.
Yeah, exactly. When we were driving through, they were just, every building was boarded up. It seemed like the entire town was just foreclosed. And
gone.
There was nothing there.
Roller rink
no one
Saturday
there.
night. Roller rink, nobody was there. It did not seem like a very active place. Now, from talking to people, a few people, they talk about how their friends have left and aren't coming back. So presumably there's people that have been displaced and are gone. We don't see much, but we experience a lot.
There we go. Which includes talking to people, just randoms that we meet on the street, not necessarily
Lubo.
Celebrities, but yeah. Lubo, the Slovakian guy who was working in Mobile last night that bought us beer.
I mean, I've been here in Mobile for 3 years. I'm serious.
Welcome to Mobile, Alabama. We are walking around on Dauphin Street. There's some police on horseback. We don't know if this night is going to be awesome or crap. I'm gonna bet neither. Just something interesting. It seems like crazy stuff might happen on this street. So I'm gonna be careful, or as careful as I know how to be. And that's kind of the end of the story for now.